Hello, hello. Say it's Kelly Snow. so, so I was on here earlier and I ended up doing something different than I was gonna do. So, what I'm doing now is I just have all this stuff. I know we always do this, but literally, this is the end of the year. We just had Christmas. I have so much junk now that I have to get some of this stuff used up. And so, some of the stuff, I don't like it. And I don't know what to do with it. And I'm going to just make myself use it. And also, I have pages that I ripped in the oven when I'm baking and they don't work. And I have these things that I don't use this kind of stuff. I don't know. But I got it. And it's from Turkey. It's very nice and everything. I got it in a swap, but I just don't use this. I'm going to use it. I'm making myself use up all these random pieces of stuff people send me. Like, I don't know. So, I'm just going to make my next journal is going to be Tim Holtz. And it's going to be junk from all kinds of places all around the world. And, well, navy blue and this navy blue stuff. Hi, Lori. What you doing? So I'm just doing this. So what I want to do is I really just want to sit here quiet and be able to work and just, there we go, and just, let you guys hang out. And I mean, we can gab and stuff, but I'm going to be sewing off and on. And sometimes, all the talking, it inhibits your creativity. Like I can't think while I have to talk. So, so I thought I would try this out. It says quiet moments. Did you? Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm still in my robe too. I just can't help it. I walk the dog and it's cold and, we got a little fire going and now I just want to sit here and do my work. But I thought some of the newbies or other people might want to just see what I'm doing because I'm building things that I don't normally do to use up some of this stuff. And I just want to show the new people, really, basically. I mean, you girls, veterans, know how to do this. We're just putting stuff together. So, anyways, I'm not going to be able to see the feed. Hi, Nancy. I'm not going to be able to see the feed either because once I sit down, I can't see anything right now. So, are you from Finland? Hi. Hi. I got these from Turkey from one of the girls. We do swaps. International swaps are fun sometimes. Just depends where everybody's from. The shipping gets to be so expensive. My goodness. So anyway, I'm going to sit down and it's probably, like I said, going to be quiet most of the time because I'm just thinking about what I'm doing. Now, I used these two pieces of paper and I wanted this fringe on the outside of my signature. But I didn't want to just use a pocket or something like we all normally do. So I sewed them onto a time card so I can use it as a center thing. So I got pocket, pocket. And so I'm going to leave that like that. I don't know. And then, so this is just the beginning. You know how we go through all this. And then I'm using these time cards up because I got them sitting here. So I want to do a double flip up like this and like make it all cute and stuff. So I sewed it on the back of another one. And then I can just put it on a page like this. Right? So now I got the double flips. And when I sew in my signature, I'm hoping that I just don't know yet, that I hit this enough times. So now I'm thinking, oh shoot, it's probably not gonna hit it enough times. So I'm gonna either have to do another piece on the bottom. See, when you start messing around like this, then you get into all kinds of trouble. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm just screwing around, as you can tell. So sometimes some of this doesn't even happen, Now this might be interesting to do it this way because this might be cool. Because it fits right on here. And it's a little taller than my page, but I learned something, you know. Because this would have been neat to flip out, you know, this way too. But it's just a little bit too, if I would have moved these in a little bit, but I thought I was going to do this. So I could do both, but anyways, you see what I'm doing. So I'm just screwing around here, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, you know. Because it just depends how you sew in your signature is if you're going to hit your little scraps. And I only do the pamphlet stitch. I guess I could do a 4-hole this time to make sure I hit it all. I guess I could do that and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. So anyways, I'm just trying to use up all this stuff. And now this, I was thinking the same thing. How am I gonna, it's so small, I'm only gonna hit it with one string. So I was thinking, okay, well I need something to back it up. So I put coffee paper on the back of this, and then I was thinking I would put it behind here. Just so that I make sure I sew the whole thing together. I was thinking, well, I'll just put that back there. And maybe, because it's blue, I don't know. But I thought maybe I could decoupage over that or gesso over that piece. Right? Before I glue it or whatever I'm going to do to it down like this. So that this is one page, I would say. Too bad, though, the signature will be there because there's going to be a pocket right there. That would have been cool. But that's where it's going to sew. So you're really not going to see much of this anyway. So I don't know. I don't even think I really even need to mess with putting gesso over it, really. I just want to glue it to this so that when I sew, you know, I'll hit it. But I don't know if I like that whole plan either. I mean, it's all right, I guess. So we'll see. I'll leave it like that just to see. And then meanwhile, I got another sheet of this that I want to put glue on, I guess. See, this is all ripped and over-baked and whatever else. But it's okay. I save those too, because we're using them. And sometimes you get caught up in the pretty kits and the this and the that, and then pretty soon you forget, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a junk journal. Where's all the junk? Right? Is really thin paper. That's another reason why I didn't really want to use it, because it's so thin. That, God, what the heck. But I'll put it on this. Then I'll sew around, and it's perfect size for a tip in or whatever, you know what I mean? I got black thread in my sewing machine, so that's just what I'm going to use. What happens is to my paper is sometimes when I do the coffee bath, I put in glitter paint. And then once I get down to the bottom of the bath, the paint kind of settles down there. And then when you put the paint together and stack them up and then put them in the oven, they stick. So I had a couple stick before I noticed what was going on. So anyway, so I'm going to sew around this. Glue stick doesn't seem to bother the sewing machine, just FYI. At least not mine, and it's a brother from Walmart, so. Okay. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I have it. And then this, I think I'm just going to leave it. I really don't know, actually. There's so many strings, but sometimes that's neat, and sometimes it's annoying. I could put something on here this way, but I'm going to have tags in here. These are pockets, so I think I'm just going to glue it. Like, I don't even care right now. I think it'll be okay. The only thing I'm going to do is ink this inside edges before I glue it, because I won't be able to otherwise. And then we can do a little stamping on it before I glue it down. All right, I got a clear spot here. I had too much stuff going on, like normal. The issue is I'm saving all my scraps now like a mad woman, because I'm doing raggeties at the end. At the end of everything. So now it's like, oh my God, I'm saving every little thing. So it's getting to be ridiculous. And I just had all these images out for my last scrappy one. Okay. And I think I need some black. My black soot's out. I have some somewhere. It's usually right here in my drawer, but my drawer has gotten so full of ink now after Christmas, I can't even see in it, so I gotta organize. Coordinate and organize. That's what we're doing. In group now, we got the whole month, and we're gonna just redo our rooms and organize our stuff and share our tips, if we have any, of what we're doing. Okay. I just don't want to mess it up, because I know on this side now, when we turn the page, it's going to be like this. So I would have an opportunity to leave a tuck spot here, see? So I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to glue this to take advantage of the situation here. So let me get rid of this. See, this is the thing. I mean, even the signatures take. You got to think about what you're doing, you know, and how it's all going to go inside and what it's going to look like. So if I just glue right here, when we turn this way, then I'll have a little thingy. Okay. Let's see if we can. Almost ready to hang this bottle of glue up and open a new one. But that was dumb. I didn't do the bottom part either. Forgot. Gotta do the bottom part. Or I'll have a hole, which I don't know, would have been okay too. Because sometimes you can tuck stuff in there, but it just depends how you want to do it. Okay, so. On this side, I'll do the same thing. I might end up cutting these strings, I don't know. Kind of annoying, but kind of not at the same time. Just depends if you like that or not. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a neat one. Okay. That's clean, I guess, if you can imagine. Cleaner than it was. Okay. That might even be too tall. I might have to fold it. Which wouldn't be too terribly bad either. I'll probably fold it the back way though so we can use it for something. What did I do here? What? I didn't have it flat. What a weirdo. There. I just had to rip up what I just glued, so hopefully it'll glue back down. Might have to put more in there now, but we'll see. It wrinkled up. See, you gotta watch. Gotta watch. We'll see how it works out after it dries a little bit. There. That'll be cool once it... Then I know it'll be sewed in, and then we'll have two little pockets there. That'll be neat. Okay, so we got that one done. This one now... I have to figure out if I'm gonna just leave it like this. Let me see if I can. Oh, there's lots of room. Okay. I can have it stick way up then. No problem. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Because this is actually going to be... These are actually... Well, I guess that's good. Okay. Okay, so that makes me happy. So these are going to be cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I like it because it's just blue. But I don't know if I want to break up a pattern with it and leave the blue blue. I kind of like that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I kind of like to do that. I don't know. It breaks up the pattern, you know. And then for this side, it's going to look like that. Which is cool because it's a natural tuck spot there. And perhaps under here. I don't know. And I don't even know, seriously, if I'm even going to glue it on. I kind of like the whole idea of it coming off. But if I could think of a use to have this removable and put it on another page, what it would be for, I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about this for a minute. But this does say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on it. So that's a weekly deal on here. We'll have to think about it. But I do like that whole idea of keeping this removable. I don't know why. So I'll think about it. Then these kinds of pages, I have some more. I like to just make them tip outs, tip ins, or tip outs, or whatever you want to say. So I need one more of these. Because I am using up these scraps, dang it. But I don't like this. I don't put cell phones in my books. So I have to cover it, and I don't want to use that page either. So I'm not using these. I'm throwing it in the garbage, I guess. I'll use this. And I'll cover this side to get this. But I don't like this, so I'm still going to have to cover it, see? So I'll use this one instead. And this paper is so thin. But we're going to fix it up. We're going to smash stuff on it and smear things in it and decoupage over it. And pretty soon it'll be unrecognizable. And we'll say, oh, that's so pretty. We'll see what the heck this ends up to be, because I have no idea right now. All I'm just going to make tip outs with these ones. Tip outs, tip ins, whatever. With pages I don't like. Merely to use these things up. Seriously. I am determined to use my stash right now and get rid of all these random loose papers around that I don't like, or that I am not used to using, or that's not in my genre or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. Using it up. It's the new year. I gotta make room. We just had Christmas, right? So I gotta get all my Christmas junk put away. I'm almost done with that. But I keep finding random tidbits here and there. And then my mom is still sending me a box of her Christmas stuff. She doesn't do Christmas. So whatever Christmas stuff she gets, she sends it to me. Just so you guys know. And I make posts about it in group all the time. We share our rack stuff all the time. If I don't use it, I send it to her. And if she doesn't use it, so what we do now in group is I give lots of opportunities to give away stuff. You can't do it whenever you feel like it, because otherwise your group gets known for giveaways. Then you get all these creepies that come around. So you just gotta kind of wait for me to do it, you know. Otherwise there's plenty of groups you can go give away all your crap. But I just don't do it because it attracts the wrong people and the wrong reasons why they come. Now this is just us girls, and we've made friends, and we got a core group now, and we're cleaning up, and we want to give away, yes, our stuff that we're not going to use to new people, because you know it's the new people that would appreciate our leftovers. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes you get people that run around collecting things, and that's not, I keep my eye close on what's going on. So if I know, I just don't let them in, you know. Or if I see their little trends, I don't let them in, you know. If all they do is ask for stuff. So, but for those of us who are just normal, regular humans, you know, and we're cleaning up our stash and we like to, you know, send it out to somebody who can use it, why then that's what we're going to do. So that's what me and Mom do. So I make posts every once in a while to try to find the newbies, because they hide. They hide. They don't want to share their stuff because they think it stinks. So all they do is run around looking at all the pretty stuff. Even though my entire group is geared for new people, psh, they're still hiding. I talk to so many all the time. I don't want to show my stuff. I'm too embarrassed. It's funny. Which I get it, but still, how do I know who the new people are and what you need and what to send you and who you are if you don't ever say anything or post anything or do anything? Doesn't make any sense. So who cares if it stinks? You're learning. And art's subjective anyways. And we ought to appreciate the position you're in. It's always hindsight. So just appreciate the position you're in right now, being a new and beginner. And shut up. Shut up about it. It isn't that serious. Like, we can all, you know. We can all relate. And truthfully, some people have the knack or they don't. That's just the way it is. Some people have to work harder at it than others. But eventually, if you stick to it, eventually it just clicks. Just like anything else. See, pink and blue. Oh God, am I going to be doing pink and blue in this again? Holy buckets. So I just figure out how deep I can do this because of the size. It looks like about there. So, which I'm dumb, I could have sewed it on as well. Because I do like to sew around all my pages too, you know. But I don't have to either. Looks like that'll be okay. Like this. Now, I can either do it like that, or I can put this out on the edge on this side. So when we turn this page, then I get another, see, this way. So it just depends how you want to do it. So these, I kind of like the dots with that, huh? I don't even know if I was going to use this paper. I have so much graph already. Let's see what this looks like. Still too long. Dang it. I keep folding it in the wrong spot. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Otherwise it would be the print, you know, with the numbers showing this way, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like the coffee better. I don't like that. Because I'm going to have to cover it up, I guess. I really don't know, I guess. But the journaling side is the coffee, so I should have it this way so I can cover up all this crap with embellishments and whatever I'm going to do to it. So that's what I'll do. So I don't know what to do with it yet because I don't even know the feel of where I'm going with this really yet. Sometimes you want to do something and you get all these ideas, and then when you start putting it together, it doesn't turn out to be anything that you thought it was going to be. So and then it'll go, right? And then this side, or we can just do pockets, huh? Or if I do it lower, we can just do right here and just, I don't know what to do yet. But I could sew right here too. And they would at least be attached and we could do flip outs at least. But I'm just trying to think of what I want to do to this first before I put it down in case I gotta. I don't know what I'm doing yet, you know what I mean? So I think I'll just wait and put that here, and that's what I'm going to do to it. I just don't know what yet, so I'll just leave it here like this. And we have this one, right? And we have this one, so let's just plug along here. Usually I have a clip, but I moved my lamps around and all my clips are stuck on my lamp, so I don't have my clips. Okay, so next page will be this. And what do I got? I got these. But these I was thinking about putting on. I like to mix up the print, but I don't like that. I don't know if I'm going to use these. They don't really like go and it's pink. I don't know. let's see. I did time cards already. I did these. I don't want any more. This I was just gonna put in, you know. It's from Everett, Washington, from the 40s, so I'll just put that over there. And then this graph paper is kind of the same. It's vintage graph paper, and I was just gonna put it in because I rather like the color. I just like it. I don't know, the way it is. And this is the same. I just like the way it is. I like to do a couple of sheets back to back, like this. And I'll put this in the middle. So we have like a little section of ledgers, you know what I mean? Different kinds. I like that. And then this one I found in an old vintage book, and it's blue graph, which is cool, and plain on the other side. So I think I'm going to either put a dictionary page on the back if it's big enough, or coffee. Well, looks like coffee. If I can find one sitting here. These are done. I don't want to use them anymore. This is cool. I'm just going to rip these off and use them. This one, I need paper to cover it, and maybe some, I don't know, crunchy stuff in the middle, because I got this wrapping paper, although this would be good to write on too. So I could, let me see here. Oh yeah, that covers, okay. I think I'll just use it for the middle. I always like to make a couple fat pages for fun, stuffed full of crunchy stuff. Remove this. I'm covering up these holes, I guess. Which normally I don't, because the holes give us a good opportunity to hang fun stuff and put strings and charms and reinforce the holes and all that. But this paper is so thin that I would have to have three sheets at least. So if it's thin, I always gotta do something to it, you know. Whoops. Ah, this is why I like using the glue stick. Did you see that? Lifts right off. If I was using Mod Podge, I'd never be able to do that. I really can't tell. I gotta figure out where the corners are. Okay. Now I'm going to sew around the edge and then just rip off. Or sometimes I tuck it in because it makes it extra punchy. Like this too. And you just sew it in like it's no big deal. Nobody's going to see it anyways. Look how far off I was. I'm glad I did that. Tuck in your sides. Or you could leave them even on the outside and do it. That would look cool too. But I'm going to tuck it in because I want it kind of fat. My coffee paper is bigger than my blue. It is. Weird. Okay. Well, I'm going to fold it over then. Or I need to stick something else on there, but I'll just fold it over. Okay, so I'm going to sew around. Now, I can re-punch the holes if I want to use them, right? Ah, look. Gotta redo it. Now I'm gonna have a Franken page. But that's cool. I like it. There. Now we got it. I just left this in case I want to use it or something. And I'm going to leave all the paper sticking out too, actually. So I kind of like it like that. Kind of raggedy. Oh no, I'm stuck on these raggeties now. But I like this blue graph paper. I think it's cool. And then it's going to look neat inside all these different ledgers, right? I just think that's neat. Maybe we'll do it this way so we can see all the color like that, right? That's neat, right? I think I'll leave it that way. Fold it in instead. So we can see the blue. I like these ledgers. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to leave them the way they are. It's fun. When I go to estate sales, I always look for old ledger books. There, cool. See? Oh, I like that. Okay. So that part goes in. And I wanted this for the middle. So we'll put this here, this here, and this here. Okay. See, we're getting it. Okay. Now, I got these 2 pages. I want to put something, I want pockets right here. So, I like to do, let's see. I like to do my envelope fold outs. Those are fun, or bags. I like to do bags. That's fun too. Let's see. Let's see. How about we talk for a minute? Anybody got any questions? How are we doing, huh? Oh, am I off the thing here? How's that? Is that better? I wasn't even straight. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna go through this, I think, now. I gotta stand up for a minute. So we'll look in my box of cards. How about that? We'll look in here and see what I got. See what we can find. I've got some blue butterflies. That'd be pretty for a little thing. Hi, Laura. Like blue butterflies. Could use one of them. Kind of blue in my book, huh? Could try that. And I don't need any of those. Recipe cards. This is Car Easter. These are just little envelopes. Here's a one already done up, kinda. Maybe use that one. And I got some pretty ones here that are coffee stain and glitter. Hi, Kitty. I know that's Kathy now. What you doing, miss? This is cute. This one's cute too, huh? I haven't decided what I'm going to do in here yet. I was going to do Tim Holtz. I'm trying to do Tim Holtz, but every time... Oh, this is Tim Holtz. Nope. You guys all get too caught up on themes. Way too caught up on themes. Don't you know what themes do to you guys? Don't you understand yet? Themes make you get stuck in shopping. Don't you understand? When we have plenty of stuff around, we don't have to go shopping anymore. We can just do vintage style. Then you don't have to worry about collecting things. We have plenty of things. So I'm not doing a theme. I'm using my junk. It's a junk journal, and so that's what I'm doing. So these are cool. Envelopes already made up. This is a neat one. Not doing any themes. Miss Moppet. Oh, isn't that cute? It's just vintage. And I'm trying to add in... Oh, these are kind of cool. They're plain, but... And I'm trying to add in some Tim Holtz just because I've been collecting for so long. So I got a couple envelopes, a note card, and look at this guy. Look at that guy. He's kind of funny, isn't he? More envelopes. Nope, I don't like to get caught up in themes because all it does is get you in the shopping trap. So I always tell everybody that. Unless you have some particular customer or, you know, something like that. There's no reason. There's no reason to have that. Yeah, and then you're stuck forever in collecting. Like, I want to make stuff. I don't want to. I mean, I do have some in the back, you know, things that I collect, but it takes a long time. Like, I've been collecting coffee stuff for a year, you know, and I'm going to get to it. But other than coffee stuff, I just go according to my stash, according to what you already have, according to what is available to you. You know, I see that so many times in my group. These girls come on there and say, I don't know what to do. How can you not know what to do? You look at what you have. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't have a theme. I don't know what to do. It's like, what? How can you not know what to do? Just look at your stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. And then they spend all this time running around freaking out shopping. It's like, what are you guys doing? Use your tea bags. And the lady says, where do you get the tea bags? It's like, make tea. I don't understand. What do you mean? They're so addicted to the shopping that it's like they can't even come up with the simplest things on their own because it's like they're so addicted to shopping. I know, right? Or, you know, the newbies, it's hard when you don't have anything, I know. But this is just free stuff I got at a garage sale. Stationery and envelopes. God, people don't, you know what I mean? All this stuff, shoot, I didn't spend any money on none of this hardly at all. This is just recipe cards and free stuff you get at the sales that people give away because they're not going to sell any note cards. You know what I mean? And once you make friends in group and stuff, then boy, you get plenty of junk. Let me tell you what. I didn't realize you were that new, Kathy Spindle. Was that you that was just saying newbies this and newbies that? I didn't realize you were so new. Sheesh. Girl, you need a box? You need a box of junk? My God. Right? Okay, so I got out 2 of these because I like these regular, just plain envelopes. I didn't know you were that new. Jeez, oh, Pete's girl. Person gets so much stuff after a while. And like I said, a lot of it's free. You know, a lot of it isn't, but a lot of it is. Okay, let's see. I guess I don't need any more boxes of junk, Teresa. Seriously, I don't need any more boxes of junk. I need things like, you know, certain things for certain projects. Like I need stuff, but I don't need any more junk. My God. No. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm glad to say Christmas is done. I'm so sick of getting boxes of junk. I can't even tell you. Oh my God. Okay. Let me get here. I didn't even realize I was not in frame to begin with. That was stupid. Can't believe you guys hung out that whole time and you couldn't even see. My goodness. I keep switching around all my... I'm having troubles, technical issues. I always do in the new year. I'm trying to upgrade. And sometimes it doesn't work. Try to upgrade and I end up downgrading because technology is my worst thing. And I was trying to get more convenient. I was trying to get a laptop going and now I don't have a computer and so now my webcam doesn't work and now I'm trying to use all these different devices because I don't know what to use. So now I'm using my iPad, which has a good picture, but the sound ain't the greatest. At least that's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Can you guys hear me all? You know, I don't know. I've been getting complaints that you can't hear me. And when I use my iPad, then I can't watch the feed, so I can't answer none of your questions unless I get my phone out. And then, you know, it's like, God, how many devices do I gotta have to live? You know what I mean? I'm just sick of it. So it's like, okay, I'll just shut up and be quiet on my videos then. They can't hear me anyways. So... I was just about to get over it. Ooh, I always like the flip envelopes. I always do them. I don't know. I just like them. And then these are my own vintage stamps and my own stamping. And then this one. Oh, I wanted the pockets. That's why I got the cards out, but I only got one. And that's not wide enough, so maybe we could do it this way. But now I need one for that side, and I didn't find one I liked. There's got to be one in here I can use. For Pete's sakes. There's got to be something in here. I don't even know if I want to use this, because it's butterflies, and I haven't put one butterfly in here yet. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So now I see I have to move this over because it's not even, there we go, not even centered. Jeez, oh Pete's. I'm trying to get it. Oh, you're still learning how to put in signatures? Well, I'm going to sew mine in here in a minute. I got wax thread in my shop too. If you're looking for wax thread, it's really good kind. At least I like it. I looked for it for so long. The good kind, you know, that I really liked. And I finally found it. And I'm like, sweet, that's going right in my shop. So, that's what I did. So, in keeping with just doing vintage and junk, let's see. I need one more card. Or something. I guess I could use paper too. I don't need a card necessarily. But I just want it to at least be the right color. Well, this one's cute. This is one of the old kind that does this. And then you put your stamp right here. It's kind of like a foldable little postcard. I love these. Oh, those are cute. It's not what I wanted, but... And it's kind of too long to go... I mean, it hangs over if I do it right here. So I don't know if I should do it right there or not. Or if I should do it this way. Guess it don't rightly matter. We can do it like that. But I just have to decide if I'm sewing around. I like to sew around all my edges, so if I sew on here, I'll glue this on. If I sew this, I could do it. I think I'll glue that on too, but I'm going to sew around the edge of this. But what do I do on the other side? It'll be plain. See what I mean? Well, I'll just use paper for that side. Okay. I like sewing on the edge. I'm not even going to glue this yet because I don't know exactly, and I want to put script stamping and whatever the heck else I'm going to do. So I just want to get this together here and see what it looks like. And I like to put this in the middle. I was thinking I wanted this in the middle, but maybe I don't. So now, see how thick your signatures get after just doing this, right? So let's see how many pages I got. 1, 2. I really don't count those. I mean, I do count it as like 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is where you have to decide. I embellish heavily, so I start worrying now. Okay, I can't get too many pages in because I'm still gotta embellish and stuff, but I only have 7, so I'm gonna figure out what else I can do here. I still do have this piece of graph that was design paper, but that's an awful lot of graph in one book. But I don't know, maybe that can be the going theme about it, huh? It's all the different graphs. But I still want something on here, so let's see. And some of them I just should leave plain though, because I want to be able to do some envelope flips and I want some other things to be able to be done, so. Graph, graph, ledger, 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 receipt. Okay. And then I'm thinking maybe let me look here. I got some other things here to let me look. Here's my cover. I've got this, 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 this. That is all not even what I'm looking for. Where did it go? Can't find what I'm looking for here. Where the heck did I put my strips? I'm looking here. I got all this fabric and stuff in my way. Can't find my strips, dang it. There's one, but it's red. I don't want that. Oh, come on now. Where the heck did they go? It's a big, huge pile. Like, how could I lose them? What the heck? Oh, shoot. Well, let me see. Where are these buggers? Here they are, I found them. My cutoffs. The matching cutoffs, right? I can use a couple of these for skinny. Right, for skinny. So let's see. What would look good here? We got lines. And then all graph, it looks like, through the whole way. Graph, graph, graph. Receipt. Whatever that's called. Floral. Floral. Okay, so how about if I... we gotta mix up the lines with some... see what looks good. Dots. What's that one called? I forget. Which one? I guess the dots are cute. Whoops, I folded it the wrong way. Because I want the dots to be contrasting, right? When we go like this. So, and then I can build something on here, do something to that. See? And then another. I don't know. I don't know if I like this either. Because I don't like the way this looks. Let's try something. Let's try something. There, now I got a natural pocket right here, right? And then when I turn this in, it gives me the numbers and the numbers, see? I don't know. Is that better? I don't know if I like this. Floral, I don't know, it's bothering me with this. I don't like it. But I haven't decoupaged or done anything to it yet either, so I don't know. I like that already better. Right? There. That looks better. And then I got the grate. But this I could sew or do something. Otherwise, I'll just glue it. Here again, I don't like that. I don't like the color of that. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like any of it. There, that's better to me. There, that's better. There, this is kind of good. I like the way this is looking. Okay. There, so let's see now how many pages we got. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I count all these ledgers as 1, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think 9 is probably good enough because that's 18 then pages plus all the other stuff that's in here, right? See the geometrics? And then it gives me space to, I like to have some of that sticking out sometimes. All the little raggedy parts. And, okay. I could put one more, but I just feel like it's probably going to be good enough. And I don't know what I would use either. Let's see. Let's see where I would even put it if I did. Maybe right here. What I like to do is fold these and make these. Then I sew. I'm going to sew one so I can show you. Now I like these because you can make a, see, with one of those, or I like these because you can use them to put in, you know, the little envelopes if I had one here, the little tuck spots. I like to put them inside, but that's what I was trying to make some. I wanted some big pockets. I want some big pockets. like on this one, so that I can put this in. You know what I mean? I want a nice big something. I don't know. And I wanted to use a card, but I can't seem to find one I want. Can't seem to find one I like, dang it. And I have so many. Crap. Let me just look here. Let me see. I like it because it's navy and it's gardenish and it's got the butterfly on this side. And if I glue it, then it gives me a pocket, which then I can put this in and leave this hang out like that. You know what I mean? And I can cover this up, though. I just like the size, because it's too big to go this way. But I like the size. Back to digging. Unless I use I got these two little time cards. Those are fun. Oh, this one's kind of a cute little patchwork one, but I have to cover up the Happy Thanksgiving. Wait a minute, let me just see. That might be too much to cover up. I was thinking I could put something right here, because it's kind of yellow and green, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Or I could cut the pot out of this one and put it on this one. We'll have to look and see. But anyway, that's the idea for that one. There, I think I'm getting it together. So that'll be good when I go to sew them in. Which that's going to be another video, because I have to name my videos. So if I'm sewing, I got to put it in, so people know I'm sewing and can watch if they want to learn how to sew. And I need to take a little break. Got to walk my dog, have some breakfast, and then I'll come back. Okay? And save all your scraps for your raggedies at the end. Okay. Okay. So thanks for hanging out. And I'll be back after a little while. Okay?